We are an internationally recognized competitive sport. We spend 20 hours a week practicing. We bench press twice our body weight and run a 7-minute mile. We compete with broken thumbs and twisted ankles smiling through the pain. We are athletes.
It really is. I mean, these girls are incredibly fit and confident with their not only their abilities but their bodies, and these stunts are very dangerous. I mean, there's a lot of injuries. I think that people would be surprised to know that there are, more injuries in cheerleading than any other sport. You know, I mean, football is obviously high injury and soccer, but I think people forget that this sport is extremely physical and you're doing things that your body shouldn't really be doing. You know, it's not normal to be thrown up in the air and be caught. It's not normal to be twisting and tumbling and flipping, and so it's a pretty insane sport. I have a lot of respect for it. I do all of my own dancing. I don't have like a dance double, so anything that's me on the ground, that's 100% me. Anything that's a stunt where it's involving flying or a crazy tumbling pass, which I can't do because I don't have a gymnastic background, that's my stunt double, and she's amazing. She's been able to really take on my own body movements and the way that I hold myself. It's really cool to see how she's kind of morphed into my style, and vice versa with her as well. Like I know how to prep certain things and how to land a certain way so that everything looks extremely realistic. It's funny because in episode 4, we introduce Marty actually performing like this really cool song acoustically at the Lancer pub, and it was done in such a way that was so organic. And I didn't expect Marty to necessarily sing on the show. Of course, I was open-minded to it and very comfortable with it, but I think the way that it was done was so right because it was not forced, it wasn't pushed. Marty seems like the kind of chick who would be hanging out with musicians, who would know, who these bands are, who would be a fan of, Alex Chilton or whatever, and actually understand great music. So I liked that they introduced that into our show in a really unique way, and so I hope that there will be more performances, and I was really stoked to be able to actually be asked to do that. It was cool.